video, I'm just going to show you guys like our pre-stretches before we do rehearsal. So generally the first thing we do is we put our legs together and we just go straight down. Keep your legs straight and just reach for the ground. Hold that for 10 seconds. All these stretches will be held for 10 seconds. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to spread our legs and we're going to go down 3 different ways. The first way we're going to do it is take our left arm and stretch it across to our right foot. Keep your legs and your back straight and just kind of reach down as far as you can go. Hold that for 10 seconds. Then we're going to take our right arm, go across to the left, do the same exact thing, straight arms, straight legs, straight back. Try to reach the ground. 10 seconds. The last way we're going to go is just going down straight to the center, reach for the ground, straight back, straight legs. Just try to the best you can. The next thing we're going to do are lunges. We occasionally do these. I don't know if we do them every day. But basically what you want to do is just take your right leg forward and then straighten your left leg behind you. And then hold that for 10 seconds. The other way, we're going to switch our legs, left leg forward, right leg back and straight, and hold that for 10 seconds. We're going to move on to our arm stretches now. So we're going to take our right arm across our body and we're going to hook it with our left arm and kind of pull. And that'll be for 10 seconds. Then we're going to switch. Left arm across the body, right arm hooked, and then pull back for another 10 seconds. You guys can. Now take your right arm and kind of bend it behind your head, and with your left arm, hold the elbow kind of towards the center of your head and hold that for 10 seconds. Then hook your left arm behind your head and reach for your elbow and pull with your right arm. The final thing we're doing is just arm circles because sometimes our shoulders hurt and we just need to kind of stretch down. So we can go forward with arm circles, which are exactly what they look like, your arms going in circles, and we can also go in reverse with it. There's 3 different sizes we can go. We can go the big tire circles, we can do donuts, or I can't remember another word, so we're just going to call them donut holes, which are just little circles. So those are like our basic stretches. These are stretches for before when we do rehearsals, but you can also do these at nighttime so your body will feel better in the morning. But yeah, thanks guys, that's it.
And I will be showing you some pre-rehearsal stretches to avoid injuries and etc. So first, we're going to do a pop pull. Grab your left leg. 10 seconds. Make sure you feel the stretch. Both sides. Feel the stretch. Try to bend over. Next, we have a stretch for your hamstring. Grab your right leg, pull it up. You should feel it in your hamstring. Hold it for 10 seconds. Both legs. 10 seconds each. Left leg too, 10 seconds. Next, we have another stretch that is going to help stretch out your hamstring. So, put your heel up on the floor. And just bend down and try to grab the ball of your foot. You should feel the stretch also in your hamstring. 10 seconds each for both sides. Next, what we're going to do is cross your arm over your body with your other arm, giving it a nice squeeze. 10 seconds. Both sides. Next, what you're going to do is put your arm behind your head and the other one pushing it back, holding for 10 seconds each. Both sides. Next, what we're going to do is spread your legs, go down to the right side, 10 seconds, to the left, 10 seconds, down to the middle, 10 seconds. Next, what we're going to do is arm circles to the front, 10 seconds. Arm circles to the back, 10 seconds. That is it for our pre-rehearsal stretches. Make sure you do these stretches before an activity and after.
You know, at attention, your arms are going to be sore from holding your instruments up, up high. So you need to build some arm muscles. So the first thing we're going to be doing is some push-ups. Now, I assume most of you know how to do it. Just make sure your back is straight, feet are together, and then, just go down, up, So typically we do from like 15 to 40. So do them in sets of 5, groups of 5, however much you can, and just keep on building up from there. Make a 90-degree angle with your knees, and then keep your back straight, and your back should just be leaning against the wall. And then you're just gonna hold that position with a 90-degree angle with your knees against the wall. Start with a minute, and then each day maybe keep on going, adding like 10 seconds. You're gonna spread your arms out. You wanna make 90-degree angle here with your arms so they're directly perpendicular to your body. And then you're just gonna reach your hands up, and you're picking cherries up. And then you can switch them to down whenever you want, and switch them to up. Just keep them up at a 90-degree angle for how long you can. Maybe start with like 2 minutes, and then add like 5 seconds every day or something. So you're kind of just gonna use your forearm, which is this part, put it against the ground. Keep your body straight, closer. And then you're just gonna hold that position.
Attention. When you're being called to attention, you'll be called with the words bent and hut. But for attention, just like horns up, you want to make sure the mouthpiece is level with your nose. It's away from your body. Your instrument is parallel to the ground, but the only difference is you'll be wanting to stand very still. Now, the way to get better at these 4 moves for the clarinet is to look in the mirror and practice.
Another one of the things is you have to make sure you keep your elbows out, and you can't let your neck of the saxophone pass over the crest of your head, because otherwise you're going to be holding it like up here and it's going to look all janky. You have to try to keep it in the center of your body, and it'll also be parallel from your body to the saxophone.
When we get to attention, or how they call you up, is they're going to start clapping, and then they'll say Benton hut, and then what you do is you snap your feet together and you are up like this. You don't move, you're at attention. The way you do this is feet together, right? Stomach in, chest out, shoulders back, chin up, eyes with pride, look into the sky, you know? And for the trumpets, your mouthpiece should be at eye level. And you should be able to make an L like this for your chin. So that's where your eyes should be. And of course your trumpet should be eye level, at least your mouthpiece. And that's how you know you're at attention. And when you're at this position, you don't move. When they call you up, they'll say Benton hut, you'll say, you'll snap there fast, because they like it when it's snappy, and you'll say hut. They'll say Benton hut, and you'll go hut. You say it loud, confident, you know. What not to do when you're doing this. You don't go all sloppy and slouchy. You want to trumpet out like you're confident. You don't want it in, because then it just looks like you're slacking off, and then you look weak. You don't like that.
Your band director is going to say band 10 hut, and you're going to respond with hut while putting your left foot against your right foot, so your 2 feet are together. You're going to put shoulders back, instrument like this, mouthpiece at eye width, and your horn flat facing down. It'll be like this with your chin up. That's important. That's attention.
How to do attention for combo. So I'll explain to you the basic command first. It's so basically someone will just start clapping. Ben, hut! And the response call for that is hut. You want to bring your left foot to your right foot. You want your feet to be close together. Your shoulders are to be back. Your instrument is away from your body. And your mouthpiece is going to be at eye level. And chin up and with pride.
Now, when we are holding our flags, we're going to be holding it at the tab, which is this tape that holds this silk together at the bottom. Right here, anytime we are not spinning, you must always have your flag stripped, like so. So you're going to pull it down, not too harsh, and tuck it in between your index and your thumb, and wrap it again, like so. So you hold it like this. Now, you're probably chilling before we do anything, and soon you're going to be called to attention. Now when you're called to attention, you're going to hear 4 claps and Ben 10 hut, and as soon as you hear those words, you're going to respond with hut, and you're going to carry out moving into attention sharp as fast as you can. So Ben 10 hut, hut. So what you're going to do is take your left hand at nose level and bring it straight across as fast as you can. Ben 10 hut, hut. And then you're going to have your arms boxed out like so. You do not want to have your arms sagging. You want them up and then up. Notice how much stronger I look and less lazy. Sometimes you will catch yourself getting lazy and going forwards, backwards, side, side. But every time, you definitely, I cannot stress this enough. Hit hard, fast. Do not let your flag jolt past you at any point when going to attention. That was me just explaining the simple attention, the right attention, and horns up and horns down. So yeah, man.
The next move I'm going to teach you is band parade rest. Band parade rest is like holding a guitar but at your waist. Make sure that your arms aren't down here because it's improper form and it makes you look sloppy. So make sure you're holding the 2 main pieces of your instrument and your hands are touching your hips.
Parade rest. Now when you're at attention and you get called to parade rest, you're going to step out with your left foot. So that's one thing that can be confusing is left or right. We almost always move with our left foot. So from parade rest, from attention to parade rest, it's going to be band parade rest, and you're going to say hut and move with your left foot.
So when we go for parade rest, when the command is given, we're automatically going to be at attention, okay? Because that's how you get to the parade rest position. When they say it, they'll do their clap thing, and they'll say band parade rest. And when you go down, you step out with your left leg, and you go from your trumpet position. We'll go from this, basically like this, and then your other hand, your left hand, will go on your wrist or like this, however you feel more comfortable. Basically, your legs are shoulder width apart now. You're like this. You look intense as usual, and this position is, you're still professional. But it's giving your arms a rest from attention. The only way to get out of this position is if they say bent and hut, and you'll go back, and then they say relax, and basically that's like another relaxed thing. You can finally, they let you finally like talk if you want, stretch out if you need to, get water if they allow.
For parade rest, what you're going to do is your band director is going to say band parade rest. So what you're going to do is you're going to move your left foot out to the left. You're going to cross your hand over your other hand, your right hand, and you're gonna put your instrument at your waist. This is parade rest.
How to do parade rest for a trombone. So it's a relatively simple move, but I'll start with the command. The command for this is band parade rest, and the response call for that will be cut. So what you want to do when you're doing the move is you want to move your left foot to line up with your shoulders. You also want your eyes to fall down to parallel, since they're going to be above 10 degrees parallel when you go from attention to parade rest, so you lower your eyes. Also, you have to angle your trombone a little bit. So this should be lining up straight in the center. And you also don't want your trombone touching your body or the ground. And that's basically it for the move. But the only place you can go from parade rest is back to attention, and the only way you can get to parade rest is from attention.
And to get into parade rest, you're going to step off with your left foot. Your left hand is going to turn into a fist and go against your back. Your right hand is going to go. Now, to get called into parade rest is similar to getting called into attention. It starts off with clapping, and someone is going to say, band, parade, rest, and just like attention, once you are in this position, you're going to say hut. And like something like this. Band, parade, rest, hut. And now there's a couple of rules with getting into parade rest. The first rule is you have to beat attention and your horns have to be down. And the second rule is the only thing that gets you out of it is being called into attention.
While you're in horns up move, you want to have the mouthpiece at your mouth, looking like you're about to play. Making sure that your arms are away from your body and you're standing up straight and your feet are together. When you're in horns up, make sure your instrument isn't crammed up against your body because it makes it harder to play and it causes back pain.
The way horns up and horns down will work is you have to be at attention. They'll do their clapping and they say horns up move, and you'll say shh, and your horn will snap up like you're about to play. For trumpets, it's 10 degrees above parallel, so you'll basically another like to the sky moment, if that makes sense. And this is how you'll look.
The horns up, you're going to be at attention. Your band director is going to say, horns up, move, and you're going to respond with shh while moving your instrument up, above parallel, with your mouthpiece at your mouth, ready to play.
This is the horns up and horns down for trombone. So first of all, you got your attention spot, remember? For horns up, this is what you do. You're gonna given the command, they're gonna say, horns up, move, and then you're gonna go shh, and snap your horn up with your trombone 15 degrees above parallel to the ground, and have your mouth at your mouthpiece.
The next move I'm going to teach you is horns down. Horns down move, the mouthpiece should be level with your nose, your feet should be together, you should be standing up straight, and your instrument should be away from your body and parallel to the ground. When you're doing this one, make sure your arms aren't crammed up against your body because it looks improper and sloppy.
They'll start clapping and then they'll say horns down, move, and then you'll go snap down. And make sure your mouthpiece is in all the way. And because if it is and you're too snappy, it'll either fling behind you or fling in front of you, hit somebody. It's not fun. I've been on both ends of that.
And horns down, you're gonna have your instrument up, your band director is gonna say, horns down, move, and you're gonna go shh, and you're gonna put your horn back at attention. It's that simple.
And for horns down, they're gonna say horns, they're gonna clap and go horns down, move, and you're gonna snap down, say shh, and keep it back down to eye level. And that is how you do horns up and horns down. Thank you.
Hi guys, I'm Lauren. So this video is just going to be explaining left cases and right cases. So the command that you'll hear for a case, either one, it'll be left case, move, or right case, move, and your response will be just 1, 2. And it'll coincide with the steps you're doing and your movement, but I'll explain it later. So in order to do a left case, what you want to do is take your left heel and your right toe and use those as your pivot points. You're going to go on those and you're going to turn your toe. You can practice doing that movement if you want for a second, because you can get it down. Next what you want to do is we're just going to practice doing the step itself. So you're going to hear someone call out left case, move, and when you say 1, sit down your pivot point, and then put your feet together. Make sure you don't sidestep it. Make sure you actually turn on the point. When you're bell front brass or any instrument really, make sure that your upper body, lower body, and your horn is all together. Because sometimes we'll be at horns up or horns down, and you can really tell. Kyla she's one of the trombone section leaders, and she's actually going to show us how obvious it is when your horn doesn't really together. Your body. Left, case, move, 1, 2. Thanks, Kyla. Okay, so like you could tell really obviously that her horn wasn't moving with her body. And it kind of makes it look a little sloppy, so just keep that in mind in your pivot. The other pivot, when you can pivot, is to the right. You're going to take your right heel and your left toe as your new pivot points, and you're just going to go on those and turn to the right. You can practice using your right heel and your left toe for a second if you want. And now we're just going to practice the step. Someone's going to yell out, right, case, move, and you're going to turn on your pivot point to 1, and then push your feet together. So that's basically it. You guys can go ahead and practice that. Thank you.
Right case, move,
1, 2.
left case, move,
1, 2.
right case, move, left case, move.
Well, first things first is water and sports drinks. Next is deodorant, because we smell and we sweat because we're constantly working, so pack extra deodorant. Sunscreen, I pack both kinds. I pack the spray and then I pack the clean stuff, I guess, because on breaks and stuff, I apply this, and then when I need it quick, I just spray myself. Next is bug spray. You won't believe how many bugs there are in summer. It's crazy. So very important. For people with long hair, hairbrush, that's important because we know your hair gets messy. And with that, extra hair ties, extra shades, because yeah, it's chapstick. It has sunscreen in it, which is nice for your lips, and also just pack an extra snacks. Snacks are important because on breaks, you can fuel up when, we do a lot of work, so we need fuel for that. And pack healthy stuff. Don't be like, ew, Oreos. No, poker chips. If you have trouble remembering your drill spot, poker chips are very helpful. What I do? Pencil. Always have a pencil. And then, just throw in a whole box of pencils because, why not? You never know. Also, a highlighter. Because for drills, sometimes it's a mess because you're writing on this tiny little sheet of paper and sometimes you need extra things highlighted. And I have a headband because sweat. Or keeping your hair out. Or keeping your hair out of your face, it does the job. Tissues. Because if you're like me, you have allergies, you're bound to strike. So tissues are an important thing. A poncho, because rain exists. An extra pair of clothes, because you never know. An extra pair of shoes. These are actually my dinkles.
Which are marching shoes.
But just bring an extra pair of comfortable marching shoes. Don't bring like flats or anything or slides to be
Or just like another pair of shoes.
Some people like to use dry shampoo just to have it on hand.
And your hair just feels like kind of sweaty and gross.
Your instrument.
Is to have sunglasses and hats for shade. Make sure you bring a water bottle, and if you bring a water bottle, it's best to have a label on it. You can write your name, funny face, whatever works for you. Just make sure you wear athletic clothing and shoes, tennis shoes, running shoes. If you have your dinkles, I would just wear that. It's more convenient. I like to keep my dinkles in my cubby so that even when I'm going to school during 6th hour, I can just change into them. It's really convenient. Need to make sure you have sunscreen and bug spray. We're going to be outside for a long time, and it's summer. Next up, you need to have a pencil on you at pretty much all times. If you're in guard, make sure you have extra gloves and electrical tape. If you're in percussion, make sure you have plenty of sticks, stick tapes, and drum pads. Reed players, you need extra reeds. You need to at least have a reed for each day of the week. Make sure you bring valve oil. Trombones, you need slide oil with you. I like to bring extra socks if it's rainy. You don't want your drip to get dripped on, you know? Lip balm and deodorant. Some extra advice is that make sure you number your measures, measure your numbers. I don't know which one's right at this point. I've said it so many times. The day before band camp, have a light but filling breakfast and try to avoid dairy. You know, you don't want the rumblies and your tumblies. Know how to contact any form of your leaders. You know, Ms. Chapman, the drum majors, hi, that's me. And the section leaders. Just do all three if you can. I like to color code my music once we get it. You can't use a pen, so if you have an erasable pen though, you can just use that, because you'll know when to move, when to not move, when you hold. It makes it so much easier in my opinion. And the most important rule is to have fun.